Hello, and welcome to Mind and Money Show, where we talk all things mindset, money management, and our entrepreneurial journey. Along the way, we're going to throw in some amazing guests for good measure. I'm Shane Hyland.
I'm Gareth Shears. This show is going to change your life and teach you skills that school never taught you.
Boom. St. David's Day, the patron saint of Wales.
Dewy sant in this and a sant. I said that was quite French then, wasn't it?
A non-bank holiday. And
Why is it not bank holiday? Is that because we're Welsh?
you haven't got a sponsor. So it's all about sponsor and getting it out there. Look at us. We got Guinness sponsoring us. So Paddy's Day is always a bank holiday.
Is it a bank holiday? I thought it was like, is it? Wow. I have some interesting memories of St. Patrick's. My very first go at it, if you want to call it that, was when I was in university, and we were in the University Tavern in Cardiff. And we went there at lunchtime, started drinking Guinness. First time I drank Guinness as well. And you know what it's like when you're in like a bar and you don't really realise what time it is or when it's dark. Walked out at 5 o'clock when everyone was finishing work.
With your
in
t-shirt
Cardiff.
or your hat. You had to get a Guinness hat.
I had a t-shirt. I think I had a Guinness t-shirt, like, well, whatever it was.
A
like
10-pinter. So that it cost you 35 quid for that t-shirt. Probably.
Probably not back then. It's probably about 50p a pint back in the late 90s. Show my age now, but that was the most vivid experience. I literally came out in daylight, extremely intoxicated,
It was a rite of
and
passage, wasn't it?
wandering through Cardiff, literally right near the city centre. It was absolutely bizarre. Probably stumbling around, people thinking, "What's it?" Thinking, actually, look,
A rite of
this idiot.
passage or an achievement, and people almost clapped you as you had your Guinness hat or your t-shirt on as you were walking down the streets or bumbling along the streets.
Oh yeah, exactly that. I was definitely would have been bummed. I was a hell of a mess because my mate I went drinking. One of them went out drinking. We went home, put some food in the oven, forgot about it. It burnt, and almost set his house on fire. His student house. It was generally a bit of a car crash day. But yeah. So that was my first taste of St. Patrick's Day.
It is a good day, but it does make you
But
realise.
why don't we do this like St. David's Day? Shouldn't we be kind of
get a sponsor?
what are we going to drink? I don't know. What's
You
drink?
lot.
Brains.
There we go. Well, there's enough.
They still exist.
There's enough gin companies and whiskey companies and vodka companies now set up in the last couple of years. They can sponsor it. Plus, we'll see 17th of March. All the big landmarks of the world are going to be lit up green. The Empire State Building, the hotels in Dubai, Sydney Opera House, San Francisco Bridge, I think. You won't see them red today. Come on, you need to get out there.
We need to change this, don't we?
There needs to be a bit of advertisement. I think you need to get hold of one of our previous guests. I think Welsh Government need to get hold of Matthew Jones and basically get a marketing strategy in place to promote today. Obviously, don't have a day off holiday because I don't want any more holidays.
I'm sure Mr. Drake would be well up for that.
But you know what, when you go back earlier, and on a serious note, talking about going out, having 1 or 15 too many drinks with friends, giggling at everything, it kind of shows you that you probably had less money back then than you have now. But it wasn't about the money. We constantly talk about that. It's you can still remember.
Can't remember going out like that was like, to be honest. It's been so long ago.
You can still remember those memories, and happiness and giddiness is still there years and years later. When you meet up with those people again, you talk about it, you reminisce, you have a laugh, and you kind of think how silly and stupid you were. But it shows that those things can be done, as you said, about 50 pence a pint on a shoestring, and it's not always about the money or the what you're doing. It's about the experience with friends, loved ones, and all that. And that's what we harp on. And
yeah,
that's
exactly. I think we take for granted.
That's a couple of decades ago that you've done that, and you can still have a laugh about it, and you still, smile when you think back there. And that's what it's more. The whole concept of life should be more about that, rather than building up a nest egg for the future. Because when is the future? You have to You have to live for now, and
You've got to balance it, though, haven't you? I guess you got to have a bit of kind of that. But yeah, no, I think we do take for granted some of those kind of things, because that kind of makes you remember what that was like when.
And we're in rugby season now, with Six Nations and that on. Again, probably sponsored by Guinness. They're doing well, but
sponsored by TikTok, isn't it?
TikTok, okay.
I'm sure I saw TikTok on the ground. Yeah, I'm sure there's a TikTok have some element to it. I might be wrong.
I don't know if it's appropriate now. I was back in Ireland over the weekend, and I met my friend that I went to school with, and his wife and their 11-year-old daughter, and she found out I was on TikTok, and she thought I was the best thing since sliced bread, because her dad actually wasn't. So I'm cooler than him seemingly. But then, when she said, I'll follow you if you follow me, and I went, no.
Is that the first time you've been cool in a while? That as well.
I did give her it was a couple of euro. I said, go and spend that, but just do me a favor with your mother. Do not follow me on TikTok, because you're an 11-year-old.
Yeah, but it just shows it, doesn't it? Like, kind of.
It was scary.
What did we have back when we were 11 years old?
It was scary, and
there was no such thing as that. No. Do you know what I mean? And social media, it's a huge thing now, and and it compounds everything, though, isn't it? Like everything that's going on now with kind of Ukraine and all that, and you've seen all these fake images and things that are flying around, which, because people are kind of doing that, it's absolutely ludicrous. But that is the problem now, is that our kids, that's what they're growing up with.
Yeah, it's frightened me. I know we're taking a bit of a Mickey take out of it, but I did say to her mother, how do you police this? And that we have to have a discussion every week. We go through who wants to be is a friends with you and stuff like that, and we see are they real or not. And the lady in question made a really, really good thing. Our view is, if you can touch the person, you're friendly with them, as in, if they're in your circle of friends, or you go to school with them, or they're someone like that. And that was a really good thing. But you just do not know what the world of social media is like today. And as you said earlier, it is just, as much as it has lots of positive points, and we embrace it. Wow, it was kind of a very much of an eye opener of an 11-year-old knowing exactly how it works and how open they are to the whole of the world through an electronic device. And it was a nice experience to kind of know that people that young can have access to anything now.
Yeah, they can, and it's all through that thing we all have in our hand, the phone, which kind of does take over everything. But I think what you just said then is quite scary. You just said they need to check to see if they're a real person, and that is the reality of it. And that's what we've got to be so careful with social media. And it is, I don't know where it's going to go. Do you know what I mean? And like, we embrace it for business, and we don't take it seriously. I'd hate to think what some of these people actually have, who have quite a large following, because I've got a moderate following on kind of social media, and my inbox is inundated all the time by people trying to scam me, trying to sell me stuff. I've had people impersonate my account. I don't know why. I'm not a celebrity, but it is a real thing. Like, imagine if you've got like 100, 2, 3, 4, 5 million followers or something, the stuff that must be coming through, and the trolling and stuff like that. But and you have got to kind of step back and be very much like, don't take it seriously. But I can imagine as a kid, if you're on social media, you will take that as kind of as reality. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you're in your own little insular world, small world, and whoever comments whatever on that, you do take it to heart, because you're young and you're impressionable. It's scary. But
but it's everything. It's like YouTube as well. Like, YouTube's huge. Do you know what I mean? And like, this is going on YouTube now, and that's the world we're living in. And it does scare me for what, like, is out there for our kind of kids. You got to somehow try and educate and just try and protect them the best you can.
Getting back to more jovial matters, right? If I grabbed something on my phone now here about Wales and asked you 5 questions with, let's say, the mastermind team tune in the background, being at your national day today, if we got 5 questions, realistically, how much are you going to get right?
I don't know. It's about the Welsh rugby team.
Wales does have other things other than a rugby team.
We can give it a go. We'll just be interested to see where it kind of goes. I get lost in my own hometown at the moment. So goodness knows what I'm going to be like on Welsh history.
Let me try. At least the first thing is, when you go on now,
You can have the same on it.
Google has a dragon on today, and it has the new world rugby rankings. We better not go on that with Wales. Let's see what we can find.
Could have prepared this before, couldn't you?
No. Right. I typed in Wales stats and I got a COVID up first.
Oh. To bleep that word out because that'll get us blocked on stuff.
Do you know what?
When you just Google 5 questions about Wales, 5 history questions about Wales.
Let me do that then.
We have to edit this now. Can someone find an 11-year-old to show him how to use his phone?
Oh, here we go. The perfect Wales quiz.
This is going to be scary now.
Probably going to take me an hour to find the questions. Oh, I don't get the answers.
Well, you're going to need the answers.
Oh, do you know what the first round 2, right? What is the capital of Wales? Honestly.
Cardiff?
Are they starting this on a low level for you, lad? Right, here you go. What is the size of Wales in square kilometres?
Square kilometres? I haven't got a clue.
You got 15,000, 20,500, 20,735, or 30,100.
20. What was the 27,000 one?
There was a 20 and a 30.
I thought you said 27,000.
Sorry, 20,735.
That one.
There we go. Right. What is the sea between Wales and Ireland called?
The Irish Sea.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Which city is the second most populous in Wales?
Which city is the second most popular?
Populous.
Oh, with amount of people?
I presume so. Or sheep.
Ooh, that's going to be Newport, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Which of the following is not a national park of Wales? Oh, even I know this one. Snowdonia, Pembrokeshire Coast, Brecon Beacons, or Peak District?
Peak District.
How many cities are there in Wales? 1, 3, 6, or 9?
What was the numbers?
1, 3, 6, or 9?
I'm going to go with 6.
I think that's right. Is Llandaff a city? Because it got a cathedral.
No, that's in Cardiff.
I know, but there's certain things in that.
Because Newport is, Swansea is, Cardiff is, St David's. St David's a city? No. Actually, I don't know.
Oh,
St David's got a cathedral and university. Yeah, that's why I assumed it was just...
When is St David's Day celebrated?
Today, 1st of March.
Here you go. The last 2. How many universities are there in
I
Wales?
thought this was 5 questions. Well, have I got some options on this one?
2, 4, 8, 16.
16.
Okay.
When are you going to get the answers for this?
Next podcast.
The answer's not on the screen?
No. What percentage of the population in Wales reportedly speak Welsh daily? 6.9, 16.9, 26.9, 36.9.
26.9?
Yeah, that's come up with that. That's not bad. I'll have to find out the answers to all these and put them on next one.
That comes with no answers.
Doesn't come with answers, no. No, don't get my answers.
Oh.
There you go. Anyways, you've done well on that.
We'll put the answers under each question as it's kind of going along. You would have seen them by now.
There are 8 universities in Wales. There are 6 cities in Wales.
Is it 6?
Which actor won an Oscar for portraying the role of Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs? Oh, come on.
Oh my goodness me, it slipped my mind. I'll get it now in a second. Like, you know when it's literally on the tip of your tongue. Give me the first letter.
S.
What?
Sir.
Oh, no, what's the first letter of his first name?
A.
Oh.
Anthony.
Oh, Hopkins.
There we go.
I was thinking Tony, that's why. We're in Wales, aren't we? You actually haven't got the answer to this question.
I have the answers now.
Right, go on then.
What type of food is Welsh rarebit?
Was cheese on toast?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was some technical answer to that then. Go on.
What is the other name of Grandma's bake stones in Wales?
Welsh cakes.
Yeah. Good effort now. I can't pronounce that. According to the legend, which vegetable were Welsh soldiers asked to wear in their helmets?
Leeks.
Yeah. Last one. What's the biggest castle in Wales?
Biggest castle in Wales? Don't know. Cardiff Castle?
Try again.
North Wales.
No.
No.
Don't. No.
In South Wales, are we?
Yeah.
Caerphilly Castle.
There you go.
Caerphilly bigger than... That's my hometown at the moment as well. Not where I was born and bred, but...
There they've got a taste, a sample of Welsh history and information.
So we haven't got the answer to the first lot of questions, have we?
I'll have to find them again.
Right, okay. There we are. Bit of Welsh history. I don't think I did too bad.
Past.
Might not go right on the stats, mine, but yeah.
Just remember, we're not doing this in 16 days' time for St. Patrick's Day, because I might be more embarrassing than you.
Yeah, we are. We're going to do exactly the same. And I'm going to
get my
questions and answers pre-written for that one. But no, that's interesting actually. Be interested to see what some of the answers to those stats are.
We'll finish up now. Will there be old teenagers, young 20-year-olds out now spending small fortunes on Guinness today to try and win to get that hat or T-shirt? Has things changed in 2 decades? Probably not.
What, for St. Paddy's Day?
Well, that's Paddy's Day, yes. We're talking about St. David's Day. Sorry,
yeah, you've done it again, haven't you? You're coming back to the fact we don't do anything on St. David's Day. Apart from each Welsh cakes. Actually, one thing you do, make our kids dress up in Welsh rugby jerseys or something red for the day, and I'd rather send them in a leek or something like that, if I'm honest, or dress the Welsh cake. But I don't think that'd be appropriate. But there we go.
It's been fun.
Been an experience, yeah.
Thanks for listening, and if you enjoyed this episode, then please subscribe and remember to follow us on social media for more content like this.